I spent months restoring my father's classic car for his birthday. He laughed in front of the whole family and handed the keys to my cousin instead. My dad always talked about this 1967 Mustang he sold when I was born, said he needed the money for diapers and formula. Every birthday he'd get this look and say, "Man, I miss that car." It wasn't just any Mustang either. It was night mist blue with white racing stripes. He had photos of it all over his office. Him leaning against it at 23. Him and mom sitting on the hood at the beach. That car was basically his first love. Growing up, I heard every story. How he drag raced it once and won $200. How the engine had this perfect rumble that made heads turn. How he cried when he signed the title over to some guy from Ohio. So last year, I started looking, not just for any 67 Mustang, for his Mustang. Same color, same specs, same everything. I joined forums, tracked VIN databases, called old dealers, nothing. Then I found one in similar condition 3 states away in Pennsylvania. Same blue, similar mileage, even had the pony interior package he always mentioned. It wasn't his exact car, but it was close enough. I bought it with my entire savings, $18,000. Every dollar I'd been putting away for a down payment on a house. Then came the real work. The engine needed a complete rebuild. The interior was trashed, there was rust eating through the wheel wells, but I was committed. I spent 6 months restoring it. Every night after my job at the warehouse, I'd be in my buddy's garage until 2 a.m. Weekends were 12-hour sessions. I learned everything from YouTube and this old mechanic named Earl who lived down the street. The engine alone took me 80 hours to rebuild. I had to source original parts, some from junkyards 3 hours away. The carburetor cost me $400 just to get it right. The paint was its own nightmare. I wanted that exact night mist blue. Had to get it custom mixed. Did 3 coats myself, wet sanding between each one. Took me 40 hours just for the paint job. My girlfriend Kelly almost left me over this project. Said I was obsessed. Said I was spending all our time and money on a car for someone who barely called me. She wasn't totally wrong. My dad and I weren't super close. He always compared me to Derek. Derek got into law school. Derek bought his first house at 26. Derek just made partner. But this car? This was going to change everything. This was me showing him I could do something incredible. Something meaningful. His 60th birthday party. I had it delivered to the driveway that morning with a massive red bow. Paid extra for enclosed transport. The delivery guy said it was the nicest restoration he'd seen in years. The whole family was there. Aunts, uncles, my grandma, who's 85, and of course Derek, who rolled up in his new BMW M5, his third BMW. He made sure everyone saw it. During lunch, Derek wouldn't shut up about that M5. The horsepower, the leather, the sound system. My dad was hanging on every word like Derek was describing a spaceship. After cake, I told everyone to come outside. My hands were shaking. This was it. 6 months of work, 18 grand, all the late nights and arguments with Kelly. I handed Dad the keys and said, "Happy birthday, your Mustang's back." He looked at it for what felt like forever, walked around it slowly, ran his hand over the hood. I thought he was emotional. I thought he was taking it in. Then he looked at me and he started laughing. Not happy laughing. That condescending laugh he does when he thinks something's stupid. "You bought me a project car?" he said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Derek just showed me his new M5. That's a real gift. This is just a reminder of being broke." My mom looked horrified. My sister's jaw dropped. My grandma actually gasped. But Derek? He was smirking, keys to his M5 dangling from his finger. Then Dad did it. Handed my keys to Derek right in front of me. "Here, son. You appreciate quality. Fix this up and it's yours." The room went silent. I looked at my mom. She was crying. My sister started yelling at Dad, but I just walked out. My dad has called 47 times. I haven't answered once. My mom says he finally realized what he did, that he's devastated. Good. He can stay that way.